Sabrina here. Sorry I haven't done one of these for a while. I have been a bit sporadic on YouTube. I'm tired, I'm sorry. I'm also trying to read more. And I'm also trying to blog a bit more. I can't be in several places at once. Anyway, this is a planned Jane Austen vlog. So people who know me know that I did Jane Austen for my A-level coursework in English Lit. So I read 3 Jane Austen books in the space of about 2 months. And then wrote God knows how many thousands of words about them. I looked at Jane Austen and her use of money was the theme of my dissertation, and I did pretty well on it actually. I haven't kept it. I don't think I kept it because by the time I'd finished writing my coursework, I was sick to death of Jane Austen. I read Emma, Pride and Prejudice, and I listened to most of Sense and Sensibility on audiobook, and that's back when you could get it from the library and it was all on cassette. And I think it was something like 12 90-minute cassettes, unabridged. Yeah, that was dedication. And so I kind of decided I didn't like Jane Austen. Now recently the BBC have just done a documentary, Jane Austen, A Genius. I think that's the title of it. It's still on iPlayer as of July 2025. It's a 3-part documentary looking at her life and her writing. And I watched that. I watched it every week because it was, 1 episode a week. I didn't do the binge on iPlayer. And I found it really, really interesting actually. And realised there was a lot of Jane Austen's work that I had missed as a teenager, that I'd not appreciated when I was younger. And I kind of had dismissed her as just a romance writer because obviously that's how she was pitched really to teenage me. So I thought, do you know what? I want to reread her books. That's how good this documentary was. It made me want to reread her books and see them through an older eye as a more experienced reader, and certainly one who had got a bit more information about the author. So, she was writing about racism, colonialism, prejudice, society, class. Jane Austen, there's a reason she's been held up, and that's because she was ahead of her time. And as a female author, she was also fighting the system completely and utterly. So yeah, I feel the need to reread her books. So I thought I had Pride and Prejudice in the cupboard, obviously being one of the books that I had studied. I can't seem to find it. I had a little dumpy hardback edition. I can't find it. But I do still have my copy of Emma, which is missing an awful lot of annotation. Clearly I made notes somewhere else on this one, so I have a copy of Emma already. I've managed to sneak to my library, which has gone down to reduced manned hours, so it's always shut when I walk past now. So I've got a copy of Lady Susan, The Watsons and Sedition. So I've got that one from the library. It's on full-term loan at the moment. I've managed to go to the charity shop and pick up Persuasion, Sense and Sensibility and Northanger Abbey. So I've got a few of her books, so it looks like I might have to pick up Pride and Prejudice, and then obviously a few of her other works that I don't have. Let's consult the oracle. So we have Mansfield Park, Pride and Prejudice, Love and Friendship, which is not in that pile. That's not bad. So 3 books to get. That's not bad. And the plan is to read them and do a feedback vlog review, very much in the vein of my Hunger Game books that I did. So I'm hoping to build a playlist of my Jane Austen reviews, and you can see them all there. My question is, do I read them in publication order? Which kind of feels right to me, to see that progression. I do know a lot of people who have read Jane Austen seem to really like Persuasion, but they also say it's not the one to start with because you need to understand Austen's writing for it. I was like, okay then. So Sense and Sensibility first then? Fine, that makes sense. We'll go with that one because that looks like that was published first. So I'll go with that and I'll work my way through Austen, then hopefully you'll have some feedback on each of these books as I read them. So this might be a vlog over a few months because obviously 6 books, and I will be breaking them up with my usual reading. I don't normally read classics. I tend not to get on with classic. I don't know, it just doesn't do anything for me, but I'm really hoping that coming to Austen with a fresh light will change my attitude towards these books. Wish me luck. So, have you read Jane Austen's books? Which is your favourite one and why? Please keep it spoiler free, although I'm aware they have been around for 250 odd years. Most people have seen various films of them. But let's not have the nitty gritty details. Just keep it, spoiler free. And keep an eye out for this playlist to grow. As always, thank you very much for watching and happy reading. Bye.